Alrighty, this guy's about to get it. This is what you get for stabbing people, you jerk, you maniac. Oh my god, I can... I like how he just put his arms up like, oh, I'm sorry, officer, I won't do it again. Welcome, everybody, to Police Tactics Imperio. I am your host, the bird with the badge, otherwise known as Falcon. And this right here is a really cool little title I'm so glad I stumbled upon. This is very reminiscent to something like a 911 operator, and this is the police. But however, as opposed to dealing with just nothing but lines of dialogue, you actually get to see this happen in a very 3D immersive over-the-top world, meaning you actually see crimes take place, you will actually be able to see your own police officers be dispatched to the scene of the crime, arrest people, shoot it out, whatever needs to happen will be actually seen as opposed to just reading about it, which is actually pretty cool. And not to mention, this game is actually really in-depth. There's a lot of strategy involved with this game. It's very, very surprising.
Please welcome Mayor Peterson.
Thank you, Commissioner Reese. I am happy that so many of you decided to support the newly initiated AOC Fund. With your support and the fund, we will be able to fight organized crime more effectively than ever before. Those of you who have experienced the brutal grip of Imperio nearly 20 years ago will remember how ruthless and violent life in our city was. But things have changed.
Someone call an ambulance! Oh my god!
It's a tragedy. It seems that Police Commissioner Reese was hit while trying to protect Mayor Peterson.
"20 years after his father, John Croft, was killed in the aftermath of the Imperio crisis, Harvey Croft will be the next commissioner of our city. After the tragic happenings at the AOC dinner last week, where Commissioner Reese was killed while trying to protect Mayor Peterson from an assassination attempt..."
Mr. Croft, I am very glad to have you here. I know it must be very hard to come back to us, especially under the given circumstances. Despite the many years that have passed since, please let me introduce you to the current temporary commissioner, Ducard. He will instruct you and explain the current situation.
Nice to meet you. And let me just say that I had huge respect for your father and the work he has done for our city. We were partners back then, and he is still being missed.
Thank you, sir.
Without him, Imperio's power would not have been crushed so completely. We had more than 15 years of peace, but things changed drastically over the past months. The crime rate increased, and some citizens even decided to emigrate from the city. The AOC Fund was meant to be the first big step to regain control of the city. Now things have gotten worse. Police officers resigned from duty, and some districts haven't seen a police patrol in weeks. We need you to take over and fight the criminals in the city right now. Your work and achievements in other cities is remarkable. Your father would have been proud of you.
Alrighty, so after that lengthy introduction, I will be leaving the tutorial in here. So we'll kind of treat this video as a tutorial introduction because there's a really big, interesting story that needs to be introduced first, and also the gameplay, as I mentioned, is a bit in-depth, so I feel like leaving this in here will benefit a lot of you guys watching it. So, continue patrol or tutorial, whatever. The easy stuff like moving the camera around, we can just skip through that. It's not really a big deal. I'm pretty sure all you guys know how to move the camera around in most PC games at this point. Zoom in, zoom out. Okay. Now, over here, we get to select our patrol officers. So, for instance, if I wanted to get Karen Reed over here and move them to, say, a crime, over here, I could just select them and send them over there. But at the moment, we have to set up some groups because we'll be doing some interesting stuff here. So, for now, we'll select everybody over here, and we have to create a group. Now, groups will be very useful because you get to assign different patrols all over the city. And you kind of want to do that so crime in that area is under control without you having to be answering calls to that location every single moment. So, we have to create groups for that. And this will be really cool too because you get to jump to groups at any given point and find out what they're up to, find out if they're in danger, etc., etc. So right now we have to set up group number 1. So we'll do control and 1. And there it is. Idle units and selection group down over here. Oops, camera, don't you get crazy on me. Go to next. Alright, so now we have a police car over here. How appropriate, huh? Cops and police cars? No way, get out of here. So there they go inside. And now we will go over to the strategic view. This will give us an overview of the entire city. Mind you, I'm not reading what they're saying over here. I'll just kind of give you my own like condensed version of what they're saying. So this will be our district over here. Green means it's doing good. Red means it's doing pretty bad. Since we're barely starting off, everything seems to be in the up and up for now. But soon enough, you'll see it started to degrade if you're not on top of it. So for now, let's go back to the street view over here. Actually, let's get closer to us and then go to street view. Oh, my goodness God. Just zoomed on top of that building. Alrighty, so control panel. What we will be doing here right now is actually setting up some patrols. As I mentioned, this is the reason why we like to create groups, because you actually get to set up patrols at different parts of the city. So the cops that are under your control will be actually automatically circling that little area they set up as their route. So they're always kind of patrolling that area, and they'll keep the crime in that area under control to some degree, right? Crime will still happen, but at least if they're kind of there, it'll be easier for them to respond to as well. So here we're going to create a new patrol, and we get to name it something. So we'll go into like Patrol 69. And we'll be doing a vehicle patrol because that's all we have. Later on, we'll get some helicopters, and apparently we also get some beat cops as well. Let's see. So at the moment, you want me to hit next, right? There you go. So Patrol 69 is a vehicle patrol, and we want to set up a couple of waypoints here. So I say we probably check it out. This is going to be our headquarters right here. So I'm going to say we probably work from boom to boom, boom, and down here. That should basically give us a really good route. It'll go from here down to there, down to here, and then he'll just circle back over here to some degree. Actually, we'll just do it this way. So then they'll go like boop, 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 and here they'll go back to number 1, and they'll repeat the same process over and over. So I think that works out pretty well. Let's go ahead and finish the editing. Yeah, you can go away. Finish editing. And now what we have to do is select the patrol itself, if I'm correct here, right? Yeah, select the police car. So continue tutorial. That'll be right over here, and assign the patrol route like that. And we're actually assigning them to Patrol 69, so there it is now assigned. As you can see, now they're off to actually patrol on their own. So continue. Yeah. What is it now? Yeah, okay. Let's get on out of here, I'm going to say. And here we go. This is our headquarters, as I mentioned. That's the reason why I wanted to pass through there. So we have like a route through our headquarters, so we have to like answer any sort of like emergency. We're good to go. Well, what are you guys getting off for? A new crime in your district has just been reported. When this happens, a new icon will appear on the screen indicating that a crime position. Ah, okay, so we have some crimes. We're all down here. Okay. Get out of here, tutorial. Alright. So at this point, we have... Can't pause the game, huh? No, I can't pause the game, so I can't. I would just have to kind of like, have this happen as I talk over here. As you can see, the criminals are still at large, which means that our police officers have to intervene before they escape. If you can view the crime icon again, you'll see the strength of the criminals at the strength of the active police officer. So right now, they're at 12, and we are at 0 because we have no cops there, obviously. So what we want to do is send somebody out here to respond to that call. Yeah, I got it. Just go away for a while. Oh, no, not completely, but just a little while. Whatever. Let me come on over here, and you guys. Patrol car? I need you to come down over here. Oh, shit, man. Here comes the really exciting music. Like, oh my god. Those sirens better be on, boys. Yeah, they are. Okay. Enough talking, you're right. Smitty, you're doing a lot of talking, dog. He just want to see some action happening over here.
Get in it now.
Get on the ground, perk. Get that perp. Beat him down with the club if you have to. That's okay. Oh, he's being arrested now. Excellent. What's really cool is that you'll actually, like, arrest them, and then on occasion you'll see the caddy come over here and be like, all right, guys, I got it. And then we go back to our own patrol. Very, very cool. And then we get reputation points for that, so we got 1 for that crime under our control. That guy's taken back to the station, and then we go back to our little route over here by assigning patrol route. Get your asses over there. You know your route, buddy. Don't you forget. Excuse me, don't hit that civilian over there. He's done nothing wrong to you. Okay. So now we kind of chill for a while. We want to get a little bit of cash money so we get a second patrol car and maybe even hire another dude. Technically speaking, we have another crime, though, don't we? Don't we? That's actually on our route. So what I want to do here, if we can, is how far are we from there? Oh, we're kind of really far. Oh, we're very far. We're quite far indeed, aren't we? I have to assign it myself then. I was hoping we could just kind of wait till they actually got around to it, but it's going to be a very long drive from here, so we should probably take care of that ourselves here. Alright, so he'll come over here and handle that right now. You can zoom in here to kind of see this more closely. Oh, we have a hot dog vendor there too. How you doing, buddy? Watch out. We're trying to arrest a criminal right now. One of your units has gathered enough experience to earn a promotion. When promoted, you can assign a skill point to one of the 6 core skills which enhance different aspects of your employees. You can track available skill points on the staff panel. So we'll open this bad boy up over here. As we can see, Jay Cook has indeed leveled up. He's not exactly hurt, but he's a bit tired. It does seem he's been doing a lot of crime fighting today. So let's go ahead and click on this over here. This will tell you your current HP, the name, all that other jazz over here. So what I want to do is hit next, and yeah, I assign a skill point. Since this is a beat cop, or at least like a patrol cop, I kind of want to like level up patrolling. As you can see, we have riot control. You'll get to set up a couple of riot controls down the line. There's also advanced tactics, which is actually used by SWAT members. We have investigation, which would be for your detectives, and more detective work as well, and then infiltration as well. But this will be patrol heavy, so I'll go ahead and add that to patrol. Good job. Now your employee will be more effective in the areas you've chosen. Press next to continue. Oh no! One of your employees has been injured and lost some health. When this happens, your employee can be sent back to headquarters where he or she will slowly recover his or her health. If the injury is severe, your employee will be rushed to the hospital and it will take some time before they return to duty. Press the highlighted HQ button to jump to the headquarters. So, this will be our headquarter area right here. And we kind of like saw a little bit of this earlier. When off duty, your employees and vehicles are stationed here, which employee types have their own room. And they could also be upgraded. The rooms can indeed. So over here we have like the patrol ones, we have the CSI team, we have detective work, we have SWAT, infiltration, etc., etc. Over here we get to build a couple of new rooms. I'm not sure what these are for just yet, but I guess we'll figure it out. And that is that. And over here you get to set up your parking lot where you actually have to buy more vehicles and stuff like that. But at the moment, what we wouldn't do is actually get some more cops finally. Is that the option you're telling me? Yep. So staff. And we want to actually open the hiring panel. There's a couple of rookies here. Are you having me choose Connor Torres? Can I go with Bradley Gonzalez? Or Joel Lopez? Or Tyler Harris? Let me go with Bradley Gonzalez. There you go. Great job. Your new employee is ready and is waiting your orders in the headquarters. So, if we come over here, you'll be able to see our new cop, Bradley Gonzalez. Now, we don't have a vehicle for him, but I'm pretty sure the next thing the game teaches us is about buying cars, because I want to get a vehicle for homeboy over here. Otherwise, he has to kind of like patrol on foot, and that's going to take a very, very long time. So, let me close this off over here. We do have a crime happening here at the moment. Oh my god. Are you stabbing people, dog? Hey, don't be stabbing people. What's wrong with you? Who just wanders around the streets and stabs people? Police! Oh, wait, that's me. Where's my police people at? Let me jump over to control group. You're still patrolling, huh? Hey guys, we have an actual crime taking place though, so your patrolling is not part of that route, is it? Come check it out. Alrighty, this guy's about to get it. This is what you get for stabbing people, you jerk, you maniac. Oh my god, I can... I like how he just put his arms up like, oh, I'm sorry, officer, I won't do it again. Is the lady fine? I don't think he was stabbing, I think he was just beating, although there was a knife icon over there. Yeah, he was over there just putting a beat down on that woman. Maybe he's a pimp. Are you a pimp, sir? Well, not entirely sure, but you're now an arrested pimp, so get on out of here. Another crime has been reported. This time the perpetrators have already left the scene. Oh, this will be our investigation. I love these. Okay, cool. So, for this, we actually have to use our detectives as well. So, over here we have the scene of the crime, but the perpetrator is indeed gone. So, we have to click over here. And here's going to be our detective, which happens to be Daniel Reed. Daniel? CSI dude, come over here and check it on out. And we have to wait for him to finish, don't we? Maybe we can speed this up a little teeny tiny bit, I want to say. Can I go up to... No, only 1 or 2 times speed, huh? That's fine. Alrighty. Let's unpause. When all available evidence has been collected, a number of eyewitnesses appear. And now we have to question them ourselves, which is something I talked about earlier. So here at... Who is this guy? Rebecca Williams. Oh, another detective. So Rebecca, you go ahead and talk to homeboy over here. And then Daniel, you talk to homeboy over here. And they'll gather some information and find out if we have like a eyewitness who actually did something. Use the evidence they gave us to try to make a stop to this criminal, obviously. Okay. Magnificent. You have found the criminals and you can arrest them. This is one of the possible outcomes of successful detective work. In other cases, you might have to use ID checks to find the criminals roaming or driving a vehicle in an area. You can use the case icons to focus the criminals if you are lost. Alrighty. And over here, if we solve 4 cases, we'll actually open up a story mission, which is something very important to, obviously, the story, hence the name. But for that to actually happen, we have to get this arrest over here. So we do know who actually caused this. At this point, you can send your detectives, but you're obviously better off sending your actual patrol cops. So let me go over to my dudes over here under little patrol route. I know I keep calling you guys all the time, but we're the only people available just now. Oh, cool, we get to buy our car now for the other dude that we hired. Great. So let's come over here and make this arrest really quickly. And let's buy ourselves... What do you want me to buy, game? A large patrol car. Okay, so we'll purchase that one over here. 200, and we have 4,900, so we'll confirm that. And there you go. We can go back to the headquarters now and assign this vehicle over to the guy that we just hired not long ago. We probably won't assign him to that one because it's a big-ass car for only one dude. So we'll probably just put him in the medium patrol car and we'll switch the other 2 guys to that vehicle right over here. And we have opened up a story mission as well. Okay, so with that... Yeah, there's a lot to do. Jesus, I know, game, I got this. Alrighty, with that, we're going to wrap it up here. We will come back next episode and we'll do a mission for the story thing. And if you guys want to see some more of this going forward, do let me know. We might keep this around for the channel as well. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. I will catch you next time.